We look at the models that are available. What we see is a very similar situation. It's not that if we don't do anything that things are going to be okay. Things are not going to be okay. We are headed just a little bit off course, and that little bit off course, one, it's like 4% year over year. It's a fixable thing. Like, we can actually make a difference. We're at the point where if we do something now, and we do it for 20 years, we could actually pull this thing off and buy ourselves a few centuries to worry about overpopulation. But as it is, it seems that by coincidence or sinister forces, not only are we driving off a cliff, but we seem to be driving off a cliff at the fastest rate possible. And if you look at sort of global trends, it kind of makes you wonder if maybe that's happening on purpose, because to a certain mindset of person, it sure would be convenient if everybody just sort of drowned in the ocean and died in global famines. And, you know, if the models show that everything is just about to take a downturn, maybe it would be nice if that happened as quickly as possible. And if you look at the richest people in the world and the fact that they're all building themselves giant yachts and engaging in behaviors that accelerate this dire model, it really kind of seems like maybe it's not a coincidence. And in any case, maybe we should not expect them to fix it, but maybe we should look at how we can fix it ourselves. Because at the end of the day, whether you feel like everything's going to be okay or you feel like there's no hope at fixing anything, both of them are just your brain doing the same thing, which is nothing. Your brain is just being the lazy organ that it is, and it's trying to come up with a conclusion that results in you not having to do any work. But that's not going to work. Most of us, I think, are just busy trying to get through life and raise our families, and that's fine. But for those of us who have the luxury of worrying about the Earth as a whole system and our ability as a species to continue living on it, and where we're going in the future, and the possibility of AI and galactic civilizations and singularities, if we want to think about all that, then we need to get real about what we're doing right now. And we need to start paying attention to how does the system that's called the Earth work? And what do we need to do to start repairing it? Like, one thing that is really obvious that most people don't know about is the fact that trees are 95% atmospheric carbon dioxide. And so the fact that we used to have twice as many trees as we have now suggests that a good place to start would be putting all the trees back. And we have the technology to calculate the correct trees to put in an ecosystem. We can send drones out to map the desertified terrain. We can send drones out to plant the trees. We can send drones out to patrol everything. We can use technology to repair the planet, even if it means doing it without permission, even if it means just acting first and figuring it out later. It's better than letting everything turn into deserts and watching everything die. And so we who have the power to do these kinds of things, we should do them.